Hi to all City fans. There's Africa Man City channel, and today is another edition of City social media trend. And as you know, we talk about City, we talk about the posts from the players and some of the important posts from the fans as well. And this edition is after our match against Tottenham Hotspur, which Man City won by 3-0. As you know how we do it, first of all, I'll give my take on the match. And later we'll go in there and read some of the posts from the fans and from the players as well too. And without me wasting much time, I think I have to give my take on the match, what I think about the match. And before I start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The channel is growing very, very fast, and I thank you all for subscribing, watching the video as well. I promise you I'm putting more videos together for you people to enjoy. So once again, I want to say thank you. But the job is not done yet. Let's just subscribe, and let's show the fans that the Man United, Liverpool, and other fans that we City fans do exist in Africa as well too. It's not only for Africa, but all the City fans out there can subscribe to the channel. My take on the match against Tottenham Hotspur. I think on the day, the team did very, very well. Kane had an any chance, which if that should have gone to the net, it could have been a different ball game altogether. It hit the post, and at the moment, the reason why I've been saying the leg is for City is because all the luck is in our favor right now, right? Because if it should be the normal Tottenham games that we playing with years back, that ball should have entered into the net, and you see we struggle into 1-0, and they'll come and score and all that stuff. But it hit the post, and we went on to win 3-0. So at the moment, all the luck is on City's side, and there's no one stopping us. I believe strongly we are winning the league. Let's talk about Gundogan as well. Great form, and that finish, that third goal, that finish, it's a finish of a striker, like a great striker, the composure, and he slotted the ball perfectly, right? That was a great finish. So Gundogan in a very good form, but normally I normally don't really pick the players that everybody talk about in our game, right? About I see all the people talking about Gundogan and other stuff. No, I think the main man was Cancelo, Rodri, and Zinchenko. Oh wow, very outstanding performance. They really had an outstanding performance. Yeah, the main man, right? You can talk about Gundogan. The whole City fans, everybody's talking about Gundogan, great form, the goals. No, but I always choose someone different. I'm telling you, Zinchenko, Rodrigo, and Cancelo were superb. They were superb, especially Cancelo, running out the line, joining the attack. The defense was solid. Zinchenko, very solid, and he's one player that we've not talked much about. I think right now he's the best left back for us, and I think one of the best left back in the league. Whether you like it or not, he's one of the best left back in the league. I don't know which Robinson. They are poor now. Who, Robinson or who? What are you going to say? I think Zinchenko currently is the best left back. Yeah, you can talk about Luke Shaw, but I don't think so. Currently, Zinchenko is the best. Whether you like it or not, I'm telling you, Zinchenko is the best left back in the league, and we have the best right back as I can say. So everybody's playing well. And yesterday, one thing I want to talk about is replaying the 2-3-5 information. Yeah, you can see Pep Guardiola switching to a 2-3-5 information to control the counter attack. And yesterday we controlled the counter attack very well. And that's one thing that I want to tell you with that performance and with how we are controlling the counter attack right now. I think the Champions League, we can go for it this season. Yeah. We can go for the Champions League this season because we are really controlling the counter-attack. Like in the past years, it's all about the counter-attack, and right now we find a solution. So when the people are attacking us, right, when the counter-attack is about to happen, the players available don't rush into the attack. They just have to delay the player on the ball, the opponent on the ball. They just have to delay him a little bit for the players to fall back, and they regroup, and you see them, all of them in position, and they control the counter-attack. So yesterday, they controlled their counter-attack very well. And one thing that people were saying in the first half, people were complaining about Rodri. I know when I told you Rodri is one of my best players, you complained. In the first half, he was very poor, and that was because I think Mourinho's plan was you around Rodri. Yeah, because when you go back and watch the game, right, you see Lucas Moura always closing down Rodri. He never let Rodri played the game that he wanted to play, right? You see, Lucas Moura always having an eye on Rodri because they knew Rodri is the person controlling our game, and Mourinho, as a tactical man, also noticed Rodri was the person controlling the game, and he made a mistake pulling Lucas Amara out and bringing Sissoko, and no one was marking him. That was when Rodri stepped up his game because no one was marking him now. So Mourinho's first half tactics was good, even though they were down by a goal today. It was good. It helped me a lot because they were marking Rodri, and Rodri was doing mistakes, and Rodri was not even getting much of the balls because the tactic was good. As soon as he subbed Lucas Moura in the second half, and everything went bad for him. So I think on my take on the match, that's some of my take of the match. You see some of the information there that are displayed about the 2-3-5 information about the Lucas Moura always marking Rodri in the first half. So the whole team did well. The whole team did well. Everybody played very, very well. Everybody played very well. And right now the desire, and people keep asking me that, oh, Delali, so is Kevin De Bruyne going to play when he's in? I'm not the coach. I'm not a coach, but I know Pep will resolve that. And currently, for me, I think the whole team is performing well. So if you bring Kevin De Bruyne in, where is he going to play? That's the question. Where is Kevin De Bruyne going to play right now? But at least he's the captain of the side, so he has to be in there. He has to be in there. So I'll leave that to Pep Guardiola to decide. And I think that's it for my take on the match. Everything is going well, so you don't see the negative post match. Everybody's talking good about the team, but no, I want you to know that as we are enjoying now, as we are all happy about the performance of the team, a time will come that it is going to go bad. So when it goes bad, we rather stay with the team, rally around the team, support the team for us to come back to the winning ways. Yes, that's how we support the team. So I'm excited the team is doing well, but I'm also ready for everything. Being we knocked down for the Champions League, being we not winning the league, being it anything, because I'm enjoying the good moments right now. So I should be ready to enjoy the bad moments as well too. So I want you always to support the team that way, and I think everything will go well. So without talking that much, let's go to some of the posts from the fans, from the players. We start with the posts from the players as well, then we go to some of the posts from the fans. So as I said, thank you for subscribing to the channel. This City social media trend on Africa Man City channel. So let's go with the posts. Let's go read some of the posts from the fans. Let's go read some of the posts from the players as well too. We start with Ike Gundogan, the man of the moment. I think he had a great game. Yeah, another wonderful game, wonderful game. His second goal was a class, right? A real striker's goal, like the composure before he slotted the ball into the net. And there were these funny posts on Instagram and Twitter and social media, right? This funny post about him being the new Ronaldo. These are some of the pictures. You see him having the Ronaldo image, yeah, the Ronaldo card, and you see him having the Maradona image, like people trying to say he's the new Maradona, he's the new Ronaldo of Brazil, and I think he's the man of the moment, right? So and this what he said, just enjoying the moment, just enjoying the moment. Yes, he's just enjoying the moment, and I think we should also just enjoy the moment as well. We shouldn't get talk much about it. We should just enjoy the moment. He's having the form of his life. I think he's having 11 goals right now, and out of his last 9 games, he has scored 9 goals. So I think he's doing well. So as he said, let's just enjoy the moment. And he went on to comment further. He posted on Instagram thanking Edison for the assist. So thanks for the assist, and he's putting an ice cream over there. Yes, a very sweet assist from Edison. A very, very sweet assist from Edison. And he said, tomorrow I wait for you at the gym and in the field to train, no day off. Yeah, and I think, as he said, the players are not going for off day. I think they'll be training and getting ready for the Everton game on Wednesday. So that's what he said, and on Instagram as well. Raheem Sterling saying, and can we have a word about Gundogan also? Yeah, he's talking about Gundogan, the form in which Gundogan is. And surprisingly, Laporte came in and commented, "You are late, bro. Explain Gundogan." I think Laporte is telling us Gundogan is the new Yaya Toure right now. When he sees things, he sees Yaya Toure in Gundogan. So Laporte commenting under Sterling's post.
And I think so many comments came in, people saying he's the new Ronaldo and other stuffs and other stuffs. And I've seen some of the pictures already. So that's telling on Twitter. And Laporte also posted on Twitter as well. Big John. I see a picture of him and John Stones. Big John can't pass this. And I think Sterling came back and then commented as well. Yeah, I think they all did well. John Stones especially is on top of his game, and you see Sterling saying, "All I see is a war." Yeah, all he sees is a war. That's the war. They kept a clean sheet. And so that's Laporte's post on Twitter after the game. So let's go to the next. And this John Stones on Instagram, and it's something that nobody noticed, right? It was not talked that much. It is 200th career league appearance. He made his 200th career league appearance. Wow! And a clean sheet, 3 points. What a Saturday night! So John Stones making his 200th career league appearance, which is a very good mark for him. As we said, he's always great. He did very well. He played very, very fantastic. And you see Diaz clapping for him under. So I think that partnership is there. You see them always being linked up, right? So that's John Stones. And Edison did not have much to say. There are some pictures over there how excited he is with the assist he gave. So you see some of the pictures he posted. He don't even talk that much. It was just pictures, and that expresses how excited he is. Zinchenko currently our best left back, and I think one of the top left backs in the league as well, right? Playing against Salah and playing against Hurricane, pocketing all of them is not an easy job. So he came on Instagram and he just commented 3 points, clean sheet. And I love this next video. After that, he posted a video of him going to that when he got to the house and his dogs were all over him, and he commented about saying leaving your kids home after 8 hours. And I'll leave the video there for you to see. It was very, very nice. Him getting home and his dogs welcoming him after a fantastic game, right? And he's
Привет, 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 привет! Привет, привет, давай, 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 рассказывайте, какой у вас папка плохой, давайте, 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 какой у вас папка плохой, давайте, какой плохой, какой плохой папка, какой у вас плохой папка, да, какой у вас папка плохой, ну и да, какой у вас, ну все, да, согласен, не прав, некрасиво так надолго детей, мы же еще такие маленькие, да, нас нельзя так оставлять надолго, ну прости, папка на работе, прости, сынок, ну все, прости, завтра обещаю, мы поедем погуляем. Неважно, какая будет погода, мы поедем играть в мяч, да, Юська? Конечно, ты ж провинился, папка, ты ж провинился. Ой, ты моя девочка. Ну все, ты мяч несешь. Конечно, мы сейчас будем играть в мяч. Конечно. Сейчас только папка занесет вещи, да, с машины? Сейчас папка будет.
Yes, Fernand Torres, 16 in a row, teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. I think he came on later in the game. He didn't add much, but I think he'll come good in the second season. Looking at some of the players that in their first season, in Pep's time, they were very, very poor, and later in the second season, they stepped up. So I'm saying he will come good in the second season. So that's what he posted on Twitter after the game. Now, some of the posts from the fans, I think some posts that we need to talk about, and I think this one really catches eye, right? Just look at just a reminder. On multiple occasions, City have opened the door for Zinchenko to leave, and each time his demand to stay, work hard, and prove himself. The run of form is in for a player who is not even a left back is ridiculously good. Yes, and his fee was just 1.7 million that City bought him. So I think Zinchenko always proving a point. I think in the beginning of the season people were saying he had to leave and other stuff, but yes, he stayed and proved a point. He's always proving a point. And right now, believe me, he's our best left back and one of the best left back in the league right now. And he's not even a left back. He has been converted by Pep, and that's one of the things I like about Pep. He always try to bring the best out of the players. You don't have to play one particular position. He looks at you and see you be good at here. He plays you over there. So I think this is a post that we should talk about. Yes, Zinchenko. I think he should be given a contract extension for him to stay. So this post really makes sense, and it's from a fan from Twitter. Man City has been performing without Kevin De Bruyne, a striker. But you people want us to pity club. When it was Pep using Fernandinho to play centre back last season, they weren't performing well. It was fraudulent Pep being exposed. When Man United had English, only was a PE teacher. I think, I side with this guy. I really side with him because I don't know why the media is trying to come out for club, right? And to me, I don't see Van Dijk absence to be the problem. No, right? They should talk about Arnold being poor defensively. They should talk about Van Dijk and Allison being poor, with Allison being very, very poor. They should talk about the front three not scoring much goals. The front three missing so many chances. They are missing so many chances. So when they come here and tell me because Van Dijk is not around, that's why they are not performing, I don't think so. And I really don't believe so because they've been poor up front, and Arnold has been very, very poor. So the media is trying to cover up, find excuses for club. But Pep had the same situation. His centre backs were poor. Laporte, one of the best centre backs in the league, was injured. He played Fernandinho over there, and he was not complaining. When they asked him, he tells you those are the players available, and he has to use them. And Klopp really had to vary his status because you are playing the same tactics and it's not working. You have to change the system, right? You play a system according to the players you have. Don't stick to your normal 4-3-3, 4-3-3, and it's not working. You told me like this, like this. See, Thiago is not performing. You're a manager, you need to bench him. Play the players who are available, who understand the system, right? So I don't. Van Dijk not being around is never an excuse for club. He's very poor. Tactically, this season, he lacks so many things. He needs to think. See, you are conceding. So it's not necessary for Arnold to be going forward. You have to work on Arnold. You have to make him know he's awful when it comes to defending. Work on Arnold. Stop giving excuses. Today like this, tomorrow like this, tomorrow like this. And the media is also siding with him. I don't really understand. So I think this guy really makes sense, right? Yes, you talk about Ole. Them call it Ole PE teacher. But I know Maguire has been poor. Lindelof and Maguire pairing it's not working, right? So if it will be Klopp, we will cover for him. So like they shouldn't talk about Klopp, Van Dijk not being around or all that stuff. No. Klopp tactically this season has been very, very poor. And this the stars of Gundogan against the big boys, right? He had a go against Chelsea, he had a go against Liverpool, 2 goals against Liverpool, he had 2 goals against Tottenham. And I think this is what the big boys do, and that's one of the weaknesses that Bruno Fernandes don't have. He seem lost in the big matches, and Gundogan in all the big matches he had a goal in them. So I think at the moment he's the player of the moment, and he said please don't get injured. That's what all we pray for. We pray he stays fit, and Kevin De Bruyne coming to add up to him would be very, very great. I don't know who Kevin De Bruyne is going to bench in the team right now because the team has gelled very well and they are playing very well. Everybody in the midfield is doing very well, but Kevin De Bruyne is Kevin De Bruyne. So that's good gun for you, and I think that's his stats. He's very. People don't talk too much about this man, but he has been outstanding since being recorded into the first 11 this season. Rate him on yesterday's performance out of 10. He has been very, very outstanding. Very, very outstanding. That's in Zinchenko. I said earlier on, he has been very, very outstanding. One of the best players for us this season, as he was brought down to the starting lineup, he has been superb. And I think, yes, out of 10, I'll give him 8 because I think all his games have been win. And his place is not a weak spot. No, he will never pass there, no matter who you are, Salah, Kane, Stone, whoever, even Lucas Moura, whoever, could not penetrate through his play. So I think he has been superb, and I'll give him 8 out of 10. Stones has been great all season, and Laporte pocketed Spurs attack today. Diaz got a lot of praises and recently so, but I think our other centre backs deserve a lot of respect too. Yeah, yeah, for me, yes, I'm not taking anything away from Diaz. He has brought a kind of uh, enlightenment into our defense, right? He has made everybody good, but I think much of the job is done by John Stones. John Stones has been in a superb form, right? So the whole defensive this one pair are playing very well. But as the players say, and as I say always, it's not always attributed to the center backs only, right? It's the whole team, the way at which we defend now, right? You see, as soon as the break and attack, we don't go in rushing for tackle. They delay whoever's on the ball for the other players to track back, right? And I think that has helped us really well, and that protects our back four. So it's not only about our centre backs, no, but it's about the whole team defending very well. Yes. So I think on this post, Priceless Silver, I think I side with him. I think this post really go to my African fans, right? Some of you don't have patience. Football is not 1+2 or 1+1. That's simple, right? There are bad periods in football, right? So when I saw this post, I was very, very excited that there's some fans who do understand situation. And you see, how many of you guys thought that we could overcome this result? I still remember the time when almost everybody was playing. Some of you demanded help out, telling out, blah blah blah. Fast forward today, we are currently top of the EPL by a big difference. In the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, we play in the final of the League Cup, and we're going straight to the Champions League. Everything happened with same guys in our club. So here is this small message to you guys: so never give up, never in life. Yeah, I think at the beginning of the season, fans were talking Pep is finished, telling us this is football. And look at what is happening to Liverpool. Can you imagine Liverpool this season will go that bad, will go that low, very, very low behind, very, very low, just below their standard. That's Liverpool, right? So sometimes we fans have to just relax and just have patience. Football is not about win. There are difficult periods in football, and that's what sum up to be a club. A club is not all about winning. The club, there are bad times for a club too, and that makes a history. That makes we talk about, oh, at this year the club went the club went down. Even Barcelona right now is struggling. So sometimes we just have to understand that this is football. We can't get it as we want always. There are going to be bad moments. So when there was bad moment, I was telling people Pep is still the man for the job. He will face it. And right now everybody is excited. Everybody is talking about Pep Guardiola this, forgetting they were the same people who were saying Pep out, Pep like this, Pep like this, Pep like this. Today they are the same people singing praises of our Pep. So I would tell my city fans, especially the ones in Africa, to always exercise patience. This is football. This is not like mathematics that you add up and you get your answer that simple. No, this is football, and it's not always about winning. We have to take our time. And one important thing, we have to always support our players. Like people talking about Gundogan. Gundogan out today, he's our best player, right? People we were talking about Rod today. Rod is one of our best players. So sometimes we have to just exercise patience, show love to the players, and I believe they will come good. So this post goes to all of the fans in Africa, especially in Africa. That because I've seen so many posts of them when we were in bad times, talking shit about our coach, saying so many things about our coach. So this post really goes to them. They should exercise patience. They should be a real fan, not fan that they just carry when the team is winning. No, you should be a real fan. So I think this post really makes sense.